And I think that's reflected once I got to SageUp. I really just kind of took off and I tried like joining all these different clubs and doing all these different things because I had really just had such a great time at Emmanuel that I went to the next level and I was like, you know what else can I do? How further can I take things? So it definitely made me, a much, a much stronger person, and it helped me grow a lot. Honestly, the people. As great as the extracurriculars and the academics and all that stuff was, it was really, my classmates. Um, I was there with some of my best friends and, my whole group of childhood friends as well. We all went together. So that was really a plus. But the teachers, the staff, a lot of them really connected with students above and beyond what's just, normal day-to-day stuff. And for me personally, I had a really good experience with most of my teachers. And I remember there was a plaque in my English teacher's classroom that said, "Students will remember how you treated them long after they forgot what you taught them." And I think that a lot of the teachers there during my time really, portrayed that saying in the way that they taught students. So that's something that I really appreciated. I can definitely tell you, it's smaller. And that might sound like not necessarily a good thing right off the bat, but I can tell you it definitely benefited me a lot, because you're a community, you're a family really, and everyone gets to know each other. You kind of break through that social awkwardness that you might have at some other high schools, or the development of like cliques and different stuff like that. There really, from my experience, there wasn't much of that at all. Everyone was kind of just friends with each other. We did everything together. And I was a little worried leaving Emmanuel and going to a bigger public stage up where there were thousands of people. I was worried about the transition, but honestly, for myself and for a lot of other people that I know graduated with me, there was no troubles at all. It was just really awesome to be able to have that core group of people that you did all this stuff with. Comfortable is one. Someone who's really open and just automatically you connect with. Fun for another one. I know a lot of the stuff we did, like I said, it was with our friend groups. Everyone's having a good time. And the third one, memorable for sure. You can't really walk through it without remembering everything that happened and remembering all the good times. So yeah, definitely those three. An eagerness to really learn and an eagerness to kind of find what people are passionate about, because the school had a unique way of kind of drawing out what students wanted to see in themselves. And I know it definitely happened for me, and I know for a lot of other people, the school really pushed and made an effort to encourage people to kind of find out what they wanted to do and pursue, or clubs or activities that they wanted to go after. So that's something that definitely affected me. Probably encouragement, encouraging students. Like I said, the community focused, base was really, really strong. And there was always a teacher that you could talk to if you're having issues. And they constantly reached out to students as well. So it wasn't like a one-way type of thing where you had to go find the resources yourself, which is what you find a lot of times in SageUp because it's, much bigger. But it was really, I'm here for you, and whatever you need, we'll be there. And not just the teachers, but the students as well. The whole atmosphere was really very encouraging. I think they would find most surprising the competitiveness of the students in terms of the general workforce, but like also other graduates from other schools. We are small, but I think that demonstrates a quality over quantity type of mindset. I know a lot of our classes and a lot of our teachers have record-breaking exam passing rates in Quebec, and we really, really do push out excellence. Not to like say, oh, I came from this school or pat myself on the back, but like the students that went there, from what I can see, really, have a great time there and enjoy it as well and grow, but also come out, prepared for the next step and prepared for the next level. I can confidently say that I wouldn't be who I am today without the school, 100%. Entering it, I knew grades were important. I knew that, I wanted to do stuff with my life, but throughout the 5 years of high school that I had, after I graduated from elementary, I gotta say, it made me more of a social person. It made me want to be more outgoing, be more involved in clubs, and just really, constantly be looking for ways that I can improve and ways that, sorry, that I can grow. I would definitely say the facilities. Um, our gym was pretty small, and all the advantages that I said about us being a small school, it obviously does come with some disadvantages. So, for example, we had this running joke among the students where like we would say the ceiling is falling on us, which isn't true. The ceiling's fine, but there's this protective layer of like fireproof fire sealant that they have on all the roofs. So anytime we'd hit a ball up on the roof, there'd be some like dust or like stuff that falls down. So that's just a small example of some of the things. It was a really small building, and the courtyard in the back as well was pretty contained. So even though we have a small amount of students, it was pretty tight. So that's definitely something that I would say I would want to change. For the theater productions as well, the stage would basically be a couple of planks of wood set on top of each other with like a background and then a tiny backstage. So like there's definitely some areas that could have been better for us and our experience as students, but yeah. It's interesting. When I was there, I loved it and I thought the world of it, and I still do. That hasn't changed. But what has allowed me to change, or what I have been allowed to see, is how other students had different experiences from me. And talking to a lot of graduates after leaving, I realized that they didn't have the exact same experience as me, and some things that I thought were great they thought could have been better, and some things that I thought could have been better they thought could have been great. So you know there's, I guess, a change in perspective and a maturity that a lot of us have gained after reflecting and looking back. I still love the school and love the memories that I've had there, but definitely in the future, I'm hoping to eventually stay involved with the school and with the alumni and the associations that they have going on there. So there's a lot of positive change that I would love to see come out of the school in the next few years. I would definitely say number one would have to be you grow as a person. Like I said, from my personal experience, it's tight knit. You get to know everyone and you get to know yourself really well. So anyone that would eventually go to that school, I would definitely let them know, you're going to see some changes in yourself that you might not have been expecting. And that's a good thing. Go for it. And I encourage it. And I'm excited to see, how they grow. The second thing I would say is the teachers that they have there, the academic excellence that I see come out from the school. I would definitely want somebody to get a stellar education. So I would definitely let them know, you have some excellent teachers there, some excellent programs, some really cool classes, and I think that that's one way that could really draw out the best in someone academically. And then the third one would probably be Christian-based education. Like I said, I'm a Christian, and I would definitely want to raise my kids in my faith. So I would definitely, recommend to someone, if that's, even if you're not necessarily a Christian, the environment itself is a good one, is a wholesome one. And that's something that I think anybody could benefit from, even if you're Christian or not. So I would definitely let them know those 3 points. I would find out, what's the issue specifically that makes you on the fence. But I would say, I went there um, as just a regular student graduating from grade 6. I had no expectations for high school. I just was kind of going to school because I had to. And throughout my time there, it made me love school. Like, I know that sounds kind of weird, but I genuinely enjoy school now, and it's because of Emmanuel Christian School. And it really just, like I said before, it made me the person that I am today. And I'm eternally grateful to it and to the people there. And honestly, I think anybody can benefit from it and graduate, with excellence if they just believe in themselves and if they put in the effort that they want to see returned. So it's honestly up to the individual student how well they want to do, but the environment to succeed is there. I would say number one, ask questions. If you have inquiries, if you're uncertain about stuff, ask around because there will always be somebody to help. Whether it's your classmates, whether it's the teachers, talk to people. Just get out of your comfort zone. If you're shy, that's all right. Make a friend, but just start talking to people, start getting to know the people that you're going to spend the next 5 years with. And before you know it, you're going to be having fun with them. You're going to be enjoying your surroundings, and you're going to be doing such awesome things that you never thought you would do before. And yeah, that's really all that I can say. Just get out there, put yourself in a position to have to interact with people, as uncomfortable as that might be, especially on the first day of school. No one wants to talk to each other, but just go for it. Take the risk, and trust me, it'll pay off.
For more information about this school, you can visit their profile at ourkids.net.